If you want to be a successful commercial photographer in 2024, watch this video because times are a-changing, things are moving fast, the industry is, well, it's unrecognizable even if you think back to 2020. Everything has changed, and there's some key things that I'm going to do as a commercial photographer to make sure I don't get left behind, and hopefully we can share the knowledge. You can join me. We can all be in this together and all have a good time. Now, first and foremost, AI is not going to end photography anytime soon. I'm not going to say ever because starting to get the fear, but no time soon, not in my career anyway. In the same way that like digital didn't get rid of film photographers, there's still plenty of commercial film photographers. I mean, most of the new Primark work was shot on an RZ67, so it's not going anywhere. People like what they like. Some people want the tactile approach of film, some people want digital, some people want AI. They're all different things, but the good news is there's so much more content needed today compared to in, let's say, 10, 15 years ago. The fact that we need to constantly feed social media is key to the movement of our industry, and it's great. Before we might shoot a billboard campaign back in yesteryear, then some Facebook stuff started coming in. Now we need daily Instagram content and TikTok content, and then there's digital billboards, moving billboards, the whole works. There's so much more media to be produced that although, yes, the shine's been taken off the apple with the big campaigns, the budgets are not as big, but we still make good money there, and there's still plenty of other work to do. And yes, although I say, the shine's been taken off it, there's not the big budgets. Sure, we're not making 250 grand a day most days. It's not the 90s anymore, but it is still a lucrative career path. Now, in order to future-proof yourself for this, to make sure you're in on this, you need to be aware of social media. If you're going to be some old fuddy-duddy going, well, I don't like TikTok, I don't like TikTok, but I still need to understand what makes it good. I still need to understand what a good Instagram image is. I need to know how to shoot a big image and make sure it works compositionally in every different aspect ratio the client might need, because that is very, very important. Now, the next really important thing to remember is the quality of the output of work in terms of image quality, technical quality, has gone down. It's not gone up, it's gone down. We need lower resolution images. We need less resolution, less IQ for what we're doing today. There's a huge trend going towards more natural stuff. If you're into watching YouTube, go and watch Sam Sulek, the bodybuilder. That's where we're heading. That type of content is what people want. This highly polished thing here, this is ending. This is going away. People don't want this anymore. The culture has shifted. The zeitgeist has moved on, and we need to be with it. But because of that, we don't need to go and buy better cameras next year. Because if anything, the camera you had is now even better compared to the output. Sure, you can get better image quality for more money, but for most of you, that's not what you're going to need. Now, we're talking about photography here, but I'll just mention TikTok, a video platform. Do photographers need to do video in 2024? No, you don't. But you'd be a fool not to. If you have that creative itch to make something, make some videos. I love making videos. I love editing videos. I like this sort of thing as well. I just like making videos. Video's fun. It's not going to fill the photography void for me, but I will make sure video is high on my list. Now, I'm looking to move into TV video next year. That's really what I'm moving into. I've already done the short videos. I've done the 6 seconds, the digital out of home moving billboards. I've done the Times Square billboard. We've done the Covent Garden billboard, all with moving images. That's great. I love doing that. That was really fun to make. But next year I want to be on TV. That's where I want my adverts to be. So that's what I'll be working towards. But I certainly won't be letting slip any test shoot. Any test shoot where we've got a still image, we can always make a 6 second moving image or a GIF. I can't think of many times when it's just not a possibility. So that is something I'm going to be focusing on. Every single test shoot must have moving image. Now, the final thing, and this is nothing new, but it's very, very important, is overheads. Now, I preach the profit first system. If you're going to do money in business, do the profit first system. Make sure your business makes financial sense. I can't tell you how many people I talk to and I look at their business like, you're spending too much. You might think you need it, but you can't afford it. And if you can't afford it, don't buy it. Don't go into debt. Don't use awful systems like Klarna. Don't use credit cards and all the rest of it. The market is too turbulent to support debt. You've got to do it cash money, and you've got to be living well within your means. Your gross money coming in, that's everything that hits your bank account. Your overheads should be no more than 30%. Not 30%, no more than 30%. Most businesses that I audit through my audit thing that we do, they come out at around 50 to 60% overheads. They'll be bust in a few years. You've got to keep it lean. And I say that sat in a room full of kit here, but it's relative to what you're doing and making at this time. Don't see all of this kit I have and think I need that to do what Scott does. To get me to the point of doing this, I didn't have all of this. I had next to nothing. I had a couple of Bowens lights and a 5D Mark II. That will get you there. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.